2 Olympic team gold medals and individual silver, 2 European team and 1 individual gold, a World Cup final winners medal, and a World Championship gold. All that would be fantasy for almost any competition horse, but reality for Ratina Z, once described as the jumping horse of the century.
Ratina was a freak of a horse, really. Why so special? Because she was against any rule book. The way she was, her temperament, her character, the way she was to ride, because in the end she was really horrible to ride. She wasn't an easy horse to ride. She didn't give you a pleasure of being nice, soft in the mouth, good mover, like classical way of riding. She was kind of sharp and hot, and you never knew really whether you were a little bit on the left, on the right, and she could turn, like if you don't pay attention, you fell off so quick. But taking off on the fence and jumping from any turn and any speed, she was unbelievable. She was a machine.
Perhaps best known as Lugger Beerbaum's ride, Ratina Z first came to the public eye with Dutchman Piet Raymakers.
Ratina, I saw her already, I think, when she was 7 years old, with the first rider, Willy van der Hamp. And then it was an extreme jumper, but totally freak, no control, and that was the first time I saw her on a national show in Holland. And then I did not see her for a year. And then in '91 I started at Zangersheide. And then I already said to my groom and to my wife, I said I have the best horse of the world.
She just came into my life. I never really chose to have her, you know, because I was winning the gold in Barcelona with Classic Touch. And the agreement at that time was that I had to give Classic Touch after the games back to the owner, to the son to ride. And then Ratina was on the market. And then my owner, who owned Classic Touch, he said, well, if that's the case, we should maybe get that one. And you have this is like kind of a compromise to ride. And okay, I wasn't really sure. And I thought, oh, this horse, I don't know. I knew that she was a little bit special.
And Ratina was on the market. And Lutke never tried the horse. He asked me, said, Piet, what? And I exactly explained Lutke the horse.
Anyway, just on the phone, they bought it. And I got it to ride. I didn't choose it. It was just there. And then getting the horse to Munich at the time, I was in South Germany, and riding the first few days, oh, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I really had to adapt myself to this horse. I knew, I had the feeling, because she has been so successful before, I couldn't change her completely. I wanted to save all the strengths and the class, and not, you know, if you start too much to change, you can quite destroy a few things also. And this was actually, the first month was hard work. And I had a lot of doubts in the beginning. And then when you look back and see everything what happened after, and also the experience I've made working with this horse, and the question she's given me, it was a very interesting time, really. And of course also in the end, looking back, very successful.
Her amazing results, sharp character and undoubted charisma brought her international recognition and a fan base of spectators and broadcasters.
My main memory of Ratina is from the Olympics in Barcelona '92 with Piet Raymakers. You understood then that it was a great horse, but now with a historic perspective you can say, from my view, it's the greatest horse ever in show jumping. You have to say she collected more championship medals than Japelou and Milton together, and with the 2 different riders. So I think she is one of those exceptional animals that was born for just one thing, just jumping.
She had a top character, you know, top. There was nothing what she would not do for you. So that was actually her character, but she wanted to do it sometimes too much, too quick, too good.
Those special horses like Japelou, Milton and Ratina, you can see the star glance about them, the star appeal they have when they can enter a ring. I think we do it and we talk about it, and I think the spectators can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. But when they jump and when they perform, they love the performance, they love the ring, they love the audience. Yes, I think those horses have something very special that you enjoy.
When we in the end retired her, we had this song for her, and the song was I Am What I Am, and this was really, it says everything. She did never change. She did it her way, and I had to adapt my side, which in the end, okay, it worked, but it wasn't easy.
Even now, when she was not in the sport anymore, I passed Lutger's place to see her with her foal, and okay, such a horse, always a big personality. Yeah. And if you go and see her now, she's still a top horse. She's a personality. She's not an old horse walking in the field like, she's there. I think if you put bandages on and you put a blanket on, you put on the truck, and you go to the first jump, she will boom, she will shoot from the ground.